So you find yourself doubting every single decision that you're about to make as an entrepreneur. You feel super uncomfortable. You get like that knotty feeling in your stomach and you don't really know if you're making the right choice or not. In this video, I'm going to talk about stepping out of your comfort zone and the ways in which you can utilize stepping out of your comfort zone for your power and stop self-sabotaging. Let's do this. Hey fam, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your host, Jen Morilla, and this YouTube channel is for online business owners, coaches, creators, and entrepreneurs who are looking to grow on social media. If that's right up your alley, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And today, we're talking all about mindset. And while I know you're probably like, mindset? Like, I'm here to learn about strategy and how to make money. Guess what? If you don't believe that you can make money, mindset, you're not gonna make money. And so that's what we're gonna dive into in this video. We're gonna talk about stepping outside of your comfort zone. I have learned to step out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna give recommendations on 3 books that I absolutely love for stepping out of your comfort zone and stop self-sabotaging. So we're gonna break this down. Bear with me, all right? Let's do this. Let's get comfortable. Grab pen and paper. Let's dive in, shall we? So I want to talk to you guys about your comfort zone. Why sometimes making entrepreneurial decisions are tough. And I'm just gonna say this flat out. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you need to go follow me on Instagram because I'm always talking about this. I've literally said this so many times. Entrepreneurship is a series of choices. That is literally what you are signing up for when you become an entrepreneur because you are no longer looking up to corporate. You're no longer looking up to your boss, your manager, your director to make decisions. You are the director. You are the manager. You are the boss. And what typically happens is as an entrepreneur, you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. Let's rewind a little and talk about this, right? So your comfort zone, and we're gonna take it back to very prime. Your brain is meant to survive, meant to stay in a certain position in a certain way because that's the way you were raised. It's literally protecting you. So that's literally what your brain is doing, like your normal brain. And when you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, aka when you're making tough decisions, when you're doing things differently, what tends to happen is that your comfort zone is telling you, no, this is wrong, this is scary, you probably suck, you can't do it, who do you think you are, you have no idea what you're talking about. It will create self-sabotaging scenarios. So it'll make it more difficult for you to achieve goals and just really move the needle forward in your business. The biggest thing when you are stepping out of your comfort zone, and this is the first step to recognizing, oh, I need to step out of my comfort zone and this is what's happening, is to be aware that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Guys, if you're not aware that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, then you have no idea what's going on and you're just behaving in a belief, in a pattern that you've always behaved in. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. In order for you to achieve those audacious goals, and have those things that you want to have, like maybe it's having $1 million business, moving to another country, or buying your first house. It could possibly be even getting a raise and like climbing up the corporate ladder, whatever the case is. I really want you to consider the fact that your comfort zone is a certain part of your brain that is literally keeping you safe, and that's all it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing. That comfort zone is what keeps you from looking both ways when you cross the street. That comfort zone is what keeps you aware of your surroundings. Like, that's what a comfort zone is. It's your survival technique, right? And because we live in a day and age where our senses are heightened between social media, society, social media plays a huge part of it, you have to recognize that when you're making decisions, in order for you to recognize, oh, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, this is why this feels so scary, it is literally because you are stepping out of your comfort zone. I live my life like this, and I feel really uncomfortable because I'm about to do this. This is me stepping out of my comfort zone, and this is my fun brain. And so what's happening is I need to make a choice. Based on my comfort zone, is this new brain, is this new idea of my process or my way of thinking, is this the step that I need to take to reach my goals? Is this the step I need to take to accomplish my dreams? And when you're faced and you recognize with self-awareness, oh, cool, this is why I'm thinking that I suck. This is why I'm thinking I'm not good enough. This is why I'm thinking that I'm never gonna make money, or this is why I'm thinking I'm never gonna climb up that corporate ladder. It's literally because my brain is keeping me safe because it doesn't want me to get hurt. But now here I go and I'm pushing the needle. I get to choose every day what that looks like and how do I step myself out of it from that comfort zone, right? And it's just a muscle. It gets easier and easier over time. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh yeah, I wake up today every day and I'm just like, I kill it. No, there are days, and I've been an entrepreneur for 7 years, where I wake up and I'm like, this is scary. These are big, audacious goals, and yet I still wanna do that. Okay, so the first book I want to talk to you about is The Discomfort Zone. This book is a really good book. Really talks about stepping outside of your comfort zone and what that looks like and the patterns as we as humans usually do when we're resisting the change. Understand that when you're stepping out of your comfort zone, again, like I said earlier, it's really the step one is being aware that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And step two is recognizing that a lot of the fears are kind of irrational. And so that's what this book really helps with, right? The second book is Get Out of Your Own Way. And I read this years ago. Like, I think I read this when I was in college. That's how long ago it was. So bear with me because I barely remember it, but I remember thinking this book has totally changed my life because it really allowed me to create a path for me to get out of my own way. It gives you a lot of really cool tips and I really like it. And so I highly recommend that. Now, the third book, which I am actually currently reading, I highly recommend it because one of the big behaviors that when you get to entrepreneurship, that you recognize when you're stepping out of your comfort zone is something called self-sabotage. This book really teaches you how to reframe it, get out of your own way. Honestly, between the first two books I mentioned, this is probably my favorite one, simply because it gives you an all-encompass recipe to, oh, this is stepping out of my comfort zone. Oh, this is a self-sabotage technique that I normally do. Now I get to choose something else. And then it's just working that muscle and having courage, because it all comes down to courage, right? Because you could be fully aware that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, but if you're still really scared, then you're gonna have to muster up some courage to be able to do that, okay? So this book is called The Mountain Is You. Absolutely love it. It's really, really good. You guys should totally check it out. They gave an example at the very beginning of the book that I really loved, where it talks about how if you're a kind of person that doesn't like to sit in the passenger seat when you're driving, as you like to be in control, and maybe you get like sick or something like that, that is all self-sabotaging behaviors, and it has nothing to do with driving. It has everything to do with having control in your life. And so in the book, the author talks about, take a look at how this mirrors in every other part of your life, right? How are you in your relationships? How are you at your job? How are you with your friendships? Like, how does that I'm making this word up, by the way, controlism, really fluctuate and show up in every other part of your life, how it has nothing to do with driving, right? And it has everything to do with the fact that you need to learn to release a little bit of control. And how can you do that? What are their habits? What are the ways that you can do that? And so The Mountain Is You really, really helps you identify that and gives you some really good techniques. Again, I'm almost done with the book, but I absolutely love it, which is why I created this video, because I really wanted to talk about this because this is something that I help a lot of my clients with. So there we go. To wrap this up nicely so that you guys totally get it, the first thing when you are stepping out of your comfort zone is being aware. Fully aware that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and heck yeah, it's gonna be really uncomfortable, and that's normal. The second thing is to recognize, is this goal getting me closer to my dreams? Is this goal getting me closer to the things that I want to achieve in life, whatever that may be for you? And then it's all about working that muscle and having the courage to take action. Yes, things are scary when you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Again, recognize that your brain is just keeping you safe, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So do not disregard that. You get to make the choice. You get to decide, you get to choose whether or not you want to move forward or you want to stay there because right now it feels really uncomfortable and you can't move forward. And that's okay too. Anyways, I hope you like these 3 recommendations I gave to you guys. If you have any questions, please drop them below. Also, if you have any books that you recommend, share them. I'm always reading. I love reading books, especially about this kind of stuff. More than happy and open to you guys sharing it below, and even reach out to me on Instagram to have a discussion. I'm totally about it. All right, you guys, until next time, I hope this was super helpful. I hope that you step out of your comfort zone. Anyways, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye, fam.